Well, I'm very lucky because it's Easter morning and I'm hungry, and somebody was nice enough to make a loaf of sourdough bread. So what I'm gonna do is make egg sandwiches with this. I can't wait. Perfect. Okay, so I cut the heel off because it's just hard to work with. So I usually will just chop this into cubes and throw it in the freezer in a bag, and then I can make croutons later. I made 3 slices. So one of these is going to get cut in half because I'm going to make a small sandwich with this one, and I'm going to make a big sandwich with this one. All right, so crack my eggs, get those ready. So the trick here is have 2 pans. Have one pan that's bigger for your bread and toast, unless you have a toaster. I don't have a toaster. And then have a small, like 8-inch pan for your eggs, and you can cook them at the same time, and then everything comes together really nicely. So I'm gonna oil the pan for the bread. Not too much oil because I don't want it to get fried per se, but I'm gonna get this swirled around. Oh, that's nice. All right, another one. It's gonna be just right for 3-4 pieces. Maybe a tiny bit more oil over the top, and that way when I flip it, I don't have to worry about adding more oil. All right, so I've got my bread going. Now the eggs. This is a non-stick pan. So oil, again, not too much, but enough, and a little pat of butter for some extra fat / flavor. All right. For the small sandwich, I'm going to do 1 egg, and for the bigger sandwich, I'm going to do 2 eggs. I'm going to add a tiny bit of salt to this. Make it half a pinch. Check my bread. All right, it's starting to color, which is great. Yep, perfect. I have that on about medium. There we go. I'm gonna probably turn my bread over in a minute. Nice and fluffy. Alright, so that's cooked. I'm going to tighten that up a little bit so it'll fit the bread. I'm going to put a piece of provolone on here, a slice, just deli slice. Makes it easier. Let that sit there for a second. Turn the bread over. Ooh, that's nice. I like it when it's a little bit charred. I mean, home cooking, don't worry so much about perfection. Just if it tastes good, it tastes good. And this is done. Nice. Okay. That's the first one. Cute. Nice. Could add just about anything to this. Usually I put like hot pepper or some kind of little like mayo maybe. I mean, it's a little bit decadent, but who cares? It's Sunday. Nice and hot. Toast is pretty toasted, which is great. So when I'm cooking eggs, I just check to see if that's good. The bubble comes up. And if it's shifting and moving in the pan, that's a good sign, because now I can just move this over and the rest of that uncooked egg will turn and slide over and fill up that gap, which is really great because it makes the eggs very fluffy, this part here. And that way you don't overcook too much of one part. You end up with a nice just simply cooked egg. And I'm trying to make this into a little bit of a long narrow so that will fit on my toast. I love that some of the comments that I'm getting on these videos are like, why are you wearing a hat? It's cold. Sorry. Or the one person wrote, made from scratch, first thing I do is open a can. I love that. That was so perfect. I actually appreciate that so much. This one I don't have as much stuff going on, so I'm going to flip this one. Let us pray. It is Easter after all. Oops. A little bit got lost, but that's okay. Let's go some cheese. Just one piece is enough. Let that sit and melt. I like pepper on mine. And I've got my toast in the plate. Looks so good. Yeah. Nice. Well, except for the part that landed on the floor, we're good. Oh, God, it's really good. I mean, talk about a great breakfast from scratch. This bread was made with homemade starter, actually, right here. That's it. I love egg sandwiches. They're so delicious, especially with homemade bread. If anybody is interested in me doing a recipe that you like, or if you want to see me make something that you like, or that you think it'd be fun, let me know. I'll try. Happy Easter and see you again.